What is going on, guys? Welcome to Geek Muscle. I'm your host, Drew. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that I feel people quite don't talk about as much, or at least I don't see people talking about it as much. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. It could be something that I've just noticed in my own area with the people that I grew up with. But if you can relate with what I'm going to talk about today, then drop it in the comments below and let's talk about it, because you know that I could use the friends.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Okay, so I really don't know how to describe this. I don't know if it goes under the subcategory of bullying and hazing, or if it relates to success in life. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just going to explain it the way I've seen it, so just bear with me. Before I even give you the scenario, just put yourself in the point of view of somebody that's always been awkward or shy or antisocial, you could say. You know the type of people I'm talking about. If you're that type of person already, or used to be that type of person, then congratulations, you don't have to pretend. If you aren't, then just hypothetically put yourself in that situation and try to understand what I'm going to talk about. But I'm pretty sure you will, because you're smart. I know it. Alright, so let me give you the scenario. So picture this. You are an awkward type of person that always gets hazed on or bullied, whether it's at school or at a work environment. And you know, it sucks. It really does, especially if you actually gone through it. You know the feeling of dreading having to go every single day, because you know that they're going to be there to put you down in some way, shape, or form. But we all know that eventually we come out of it alive and we come out of it stronger. Now, fast forward a couple of years later, you become successful, whether you started your own business or traveling the world or any type of success. Just picture that. And obviously your family, your peers, your girlfriend or boyfriend, they're gonna support you. But if you keep tabs on people, especially on this day and age, that you keep tabs on people that you connected with back in the day on social media, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you have connections from the people you grew up with. But then the thing that you would notice, especially if you keep tabs on people on social media, is that the people that used to torment you, they still don't support you. They might have grown up and they're no longer the same, that they were back in the day, but deep down they still don't support you. They don't spread the name out. They don't spread your name out enough like other people do. Whatever they're up to, whether they're successful or not, you just wish them well. They would only associate themselves with the same type of people that they grew up with. And regardless if they see your success, no matter the money, no matter what you're doing, they still don't support it, or they still don't they don't spread your name out. They don't spread your name out the way they should, like other people. They don't do it. And part of it is because even though they're not necessarily tormenting your life anymore, their only way of just trying to put you down, even unintentionally, is by not even supporting you. And the reason because of that is because, why did I say because twice? And the reason because of that is that despite the success, despite any type of physical changes that you've gone through over the years, they still see you as that person that they tormented. So regardless of what you did, regardless of what you're doing, it doesn't matter to them. You're still that same gullible, innocent kid that they hazed a lot, whether it was with school or at a work environment. Which brings me to my point, in which you should not give a damn about what they think. Yes, it's very common today that on social media you keep tabs on former classmates or coworkers. That's perfectly fine. But you should not, especially for the negative people in your life from the past, you should not care whether or not they are watching your success. They're not watching you grow. It should not matter. Because look, I'm going to be honest with you, I did that a while back too. Because as you guys know, and I've talked about it many times on this channel, I went through bullying, I went through hazing, I was socially awkward as
Hey, watch out!
But once I started to, get my self-esteem a little bit higher and my life was starting to turn around for the better, it was going great. I had the people that I love around me support me and everything. Even people that I don't even really talk to, that I just know but I don't consider them friends, they congratulated me on my successes. But I noticed that the people that I kept tabs with, that I, in some way, shape, or form, I knew that they would never speak to me when I was younger, they don't support it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it did bother me quite a lot. It might sound upsetting, it might trigger people, it triggers me just thinking about it, that I had that mindset that, why are these people not supporting it? Like, what do I have to do to get them to accept me, that I'm no longer that same gullible, awkward, shy kid I was back in the day. But thankfully, I came to realize that doesn't matter. You really should not give a frickety frick about what those think. Why did I say frickety frick when I ended up contradicting myself saying, hey, what's up? I don't know. Not to sound like I'm throwing anybody under the bus, I'm not. But I noticed that people that I know from growing up or from the things that I've seen, they're not good people. They're doing pretty well for themselves, which is great. Good luck to them. They're banking it, which is awesome. I don't really hate on anybody's success. But what bothers me is that they only associate themselves with the same type of people that I personally know, based on what I've seen, are not good people. And when it comes for people, I know I keep saying people a lot, when it comes to the ones that are actually genuine people that are starting up, to get the ball rolling with their success or trying to start their own thing, and for them, they don't support them by any means. I don't see them giving them likes. I don't see them giving them comments. Nothing. But yeah, I don't know if I'm explaining it clear enough, but it's kind of hard to really describe the type of situation that I've noticed. But I hope you guys can understand or kind of get my point of what I'm trying to talk about here. But it goes back to being my point. I came to realize that I really should not give a damn about what they think. It really doesn't matter. It really should not matter what anybody thinks. I mean, yeah, it's great to have the support from your peers, your family, your loved ones, your wife or your husband. But at the end of the day, your success is your success. What matters is what you think, what you're comfortable with doing. It should not matter what anyone else thinks, especially the people that are just gonna find ways to put you down. The people that put you down in the past will find ways to put you down in the future, regardless of the type of success that you do. Whether you used to be a chubby kid and you ended up becoming a supermodel, or you ended up becoming an entrepreneur, owning a huge business, now you have a lot of money, you're banking it. It does not matter to them. They're gonna find reasons to hate you, especially if your success is going great. The better it gets, the less they're gonna support it. Why? For two reasons. For one, they still see you as that same innocent kid. Regardless of what you look like or what you're doing or how great it's going, they still see you as that same awkward kid. And two, simply because of ignorance, if they have nothing else going on in their lives, they're going to find reasons to hate on you. But it's for that reason you should not really care about what they think. I came to realize it, and just thinking about it now, how I had that but just thinking about how I thought a few years back, wanting to, impress people that tormented me for so long, it's pathetic. I mean, there's really not a reason to do that. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just wanted to talk about this, just pop the camera on and just see if anybody would try to relate with what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm being specific about it, but I don't know. But yeah, in conclusion, really, regardless of what you're doing or what type of success you're building onto, you should not care about what anybody thinks, especially the people that made your life hell. If they made your life hell, that is. But I'm not just speaking about me, that's the thing. I've noticed, people in my area that they're getting their lives together, or they're starting their businesses, or they're trying to get their name out there. And based on social media, the people that we grew up with, they do little to support them. Even if they're not friends, I try to support them. I try to, get their name out there, try to help them out, because, why not? But yeah, if you can relate to it, I know it was a little bit confusing the way I kind of described it. I just really don't know how to really be specific about this. But if you can, then just drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.